Thursday night baseball on tap from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Guys are ready to head home after this one. It's the Robbie Ray will be on the mound for Sanamike.
Yeah, Matty, he's had a number of starts. Finally won his first game in his last outing. He'll be looking to add to that total here.
Gosselin is there for it. Makes the play, one away. Brandon Phillips will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Brandon Moss will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
And it's already been a rough week for them, and we haven't even hit the weekend yet. They've got to just try to find some way to salvage the finale here, or else they'll be looking at a 4-game sweep.
And now they've got him picked off. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Mike Leake gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, you take a look at that whip. It's under 1-2, which tells me he's been pretty darn effective all year long. We'll see how he does in this one.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And another foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Gene Segura gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Leake pauses, 0-1 pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground to short. Phillips for 1. On to Moss, and they get them both. The double play. Paul Goldschmidt will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the line.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. After 1, no score.
Leading off for the Cardinals,
Carl Crawford will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season. Up over 350 entering play. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
shortstop.
Johnny Peralta will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Tommy Pham will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single. Yadier Molina will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. high and deep to right center field. Back goes Pollock at the track. And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Mike Leake gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Runner goes for second. Lined hard toward right center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And he is in there. Matt Carpenter will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0. And the Cards are going to wind up with extra bases again as they are on fire right now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Brandon Moss is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Coming to the plate again, Carl Crawford, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground, softly towards second. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So a very good outburst here is 5. David Peralta will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hard hit ball to second, and Phillips is having some trouble with it. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
Well, nothing too out of the ordinary right there. He just doesn't look this one into his glove. And now all of a sudden, they've got a man on here to begin this inning.
Jake Lamb will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got it in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Yasmani Tomas will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Batting 7.
Striding into the box, Phil Gosselin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ripped down the first base line. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Oscar Hernandez will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. In to score is the runner from third, and the throw in gets away from him. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-3 ball game. The pitcher, Robbie Ray, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And it's quickly 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Center fielder number
A.J. Pollock will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Hit to short. Peralta's there. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Johnny Peralta is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Tommy Pham stands in.
Right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Here comes the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Settling in now, Yadier Molina. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He reached on a single in his first try.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pollock. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Mike Leake will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. So a good bounce back. Gene Segura will start things off for the Diamondbacks with Paul Goldschmidt set to follow next. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Leak's ready. Here he comes 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He definitely doesn't want a redo of that second inning, so it'd help him immensely if he could get the leadoff man here.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped at the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 0-2, here it comes. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the first baseman can't get there. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Phillips is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard toward the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Boy, it's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Still a 2-run. Matt Carpenter is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. Got him. So 1 away now for Brandon Phillips.
Number 5. Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Hit to third. Lamb is up with it. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready now, Brandon Moss. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Moss will head for second. Around second, he'll try for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And here comes the speedy Carl Crawford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left field and deep. Tomas ranging back. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 6-3 game. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Leading off the inning, Yasmani Tomas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And they'll start him with a changeup, but this is too high, ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Phil.
Into the seats, 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control, 0-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air toward the left fielder Crawford. And that's out number 2.
Another look here. This ball's sinking fast, but he's on the full run, and he lays out to pull it in. That's well done there.
Stepping in now, Oscar Hernandez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Heading out towards shallow right. Pham has a read on it. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Chris Owings will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 6-4 ball game. A.J. Pollock steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Crawford going back on it, still ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now. Gene Segura stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Leak into his motion, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Archie Bradley is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Johnny Peralta will stand in to lead things off here in, can you believe it, a tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k. And I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty. 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Hernandez. And he makes the throw to first. Peralta is retired, and there's one away.
Right fielder.
Now to the plate, Tommy Pham. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded, foul. The windup and the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 4, catcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Liner towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, first baseman.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Crawford on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder,
David Peralta steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Miguel Sokolovic is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
63, Miguel Sokolovic. Now playing right field and batting in the ninth spot.
David Peralta will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hamilton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter.
Into the box now, Jake Lamb. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Yusmani Tomas will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. 6 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Arizona. Score remains. Billy Hamilton will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. Into the windup and the pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or 2 if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Stephen Piscotty will come on as he's newly into the ballgame, getting his first plate appearance now here in the 6th. And there he goes towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. Matt Carpenter will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Now both runners are breaking, so this is pulled in by the shortstop, and now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow! So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half, and we are all even. Phil Gosselin will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Hit hard but foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Oscar Hernandez tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Socrates Brito will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Socrates
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Andrew Chafin is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Brandon Phillips will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. On the ground to the left side. Segura backhands it deep in the hole. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is Peralta. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
And let's take a look at where this pitch ends up. You can see there, you know, even though this pitch isn't technically in the strike zone, it's still pretty much in his wheelhouse, and he just yanks this thing right out of here.
Here's Carl Crawford now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pollock on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Johnny Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out last time up. Jed Jerko will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Jerko.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now batting. Pitcher.
Rendell Grichuk will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Dominic Leone will come on and pitch here with one gone in the top of the 7th. Yadier Molina will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. Runners off for second. Hot shot toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. Matt Reynolds will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Billy Hamilton will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Segura has it. Bare-handed for one. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning. Jed Jerko will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 11.
Kevin Segrist will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. A.J. Pollock will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Jerko is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Gene Segura is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are two gone.
Get out of here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Paul Goldschmidt is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
First offering on its way. Snap throw from the catcher, and he saw it coming that time, back in standing. The 1-0 delivery. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. A runner on first with two away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. They don't make any. Tyler Clippard will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Stephen Piscotty, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Piscotty is retired, and there's one away.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
The batter, number 5.
So a runner at first now with one away, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shot towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. On to first, and they get the double play. One hit's all they get. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Diamondbacks 6. Jordan Walden is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jordan Walden.
Jake Lamb is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing on. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Yasmani Tomas gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Phil Gosselin will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded by Phillips. He's out.
No way.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brad Ziegler will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here comes the speedy Carl Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
The batter, number 11.
Jed Jerko steps up to the plate looking for a little revenge after getting hit with a pitch his first time up.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Pitch popped up. Ahmed is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, pitcher
Matt Adams will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Digging in, Yadier Molina, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Now a pickoff play at second, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. One left for the Cardinals. They won't add to their 9-6. Trevor Rosenthal is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 44, Trevor Rosenthal.
Oscar Hernandez stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Rosenthal has his sign. Here it is on 0-1. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Moss is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Second baseman.
Nick Ahmed will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. In for a strike, it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
Center fielder, number 11.
Drilled right back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Long throw to third. And he is in there. Tag there by Molina. He's out at the plate. Gene Segura makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Not close. It's 2-0.
It looks like he's going to be taken until he gets a strike. Not a...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. From his bottom. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Right fielder.
David Peralta is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And this is swung on and missed, so the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike now. Grounded to third, taken in by Carpenter. 1 run scores, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So striding in, Jake Lamb, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded to the right. Phillips gets dirty. He goes to first. Throw on to first will be in time, and the rally falls just short as they will strand the possible tying runs in scoring position, and this ball game is over.
And how about that for putting an exclamation point on a victory? Just a super play there to record the final out with some style.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player.